There we go. We are recording. So welcome each and every one of you out to the THI Marketing Thursday Night Live impromptu kind of spur of the moment team Zoom, where we're going to be really focusing a little bit here tonight on just the impact. And it truly was an impact, the impact that was made on each and every one of us that attended the VIP 60 and what we brought back from the amazing VIP 60 event. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to the one and only Shelly Fareed. Shelly, the floor is yours, my dear.
Okay, awesome. Look at all these faces. Oh my goodness, how fantastic. Yeah, tonight we just want to really hear for those of us that weren't able to go to the event. You know, what did you do? What did you see? What did you learn? Most importantly, what did you feel when you were there? What do you feel now that you're back? Where you see your business going? That's what I want to hear about. And there's a lot of people on here. So the first one I want to hear from, because I know she's got to go, is our own Boomy Moore. So Boomy, I know that you've got to run, but you know, you've been with us forever. This was a first VIP 60. What did you think?
Oh my goodness, Shelly. So first of all, let me just say the two main things that I learned was that Chip Bernard is hilarious in front of the room.
You just learned?
And Jonathan Bryan has rhythm and can dance better than anybody on this call. Oh my goodness. For real, guys, we just had a really great time. But this is my takeaway for all of you who are here on the team. You know, I'm so glad that my team got to be on, and a lot of them don't know you, Shelly. So guys, Shelly is our upline. We're all on her team if you're part of the big group. But for everybody on here, you've got to get to the next event. You got to get to all the Laura Life events, because events change you. I promise you, as excited as you are about your business and you know you believe this is a great opportunity, when you get to the events and you get around the people, that energy, that belief will just be even more so built into you. And when you come back home, you'll have a different energy, so that when you talk to people and you make your videos and you talk to your customers, they'll be able to just feel just something different within you, something compelling that makes them want to join, that makes them want to buy. So I want to say to all of you all listening, don't take any incentive trip for granted. Push to get there. I mean, the people that you get to meet, it was so awesome, you know, meeting all the people from different places around the country and hearing their story. Their stories will inspire you to do even bigger and better things. Feeling the culture of the company, that makes you feel like, okay, I've made a great decision. This company is going to be here. Jonathan and Travis are really doing everything that they can to make sure this is a legacy company. And I saw that, guys. That really did something for me. I already knew it, but just it was something special about getting to the event and just to experience the company paying for things for you. So you deserve to have airfare paid for and to have your nice hotel paid for and trips and things of that nature. That's one of the things that network marketing allows, is for travel and lifestyle. So if the company's going to do it, go get it and let them pay for it. So finally, Shelly, I just want to give a shout out to my team, the Bit Group, because whenever we are going for any kind of trip, whenever you're going for any kind of contest, guys, you can't do it without your team. So anytime we win a cruise or whatever, you win something or a bonus, I always have to give it back and say, hey, thank you to the team, because without you and you without your team, you know, we wouldn't have anything. So we all need our teams and we all need to attend events. Remember that. If you want to be a leader, all leaders attend events. Thank you, Shelly. Back to you.
Okay, thanks so much, Boomy. And Boomy's been here, you know, basically since the beginning with us, and somebody that we've kind of worked through troubles and trials and launches and all this stuff. So we just love you so much, and thank you for being on here with us. We appreciate it. Okay, the next person I want to hear from, and I know that she also has some things to take care of tonight because it's her hubby's birthday, Miss Sherry. And Sherry is like a new superstar. Oh my gosh, didn't get the
Thank
pleasure
you.
to meet
I
her or
don't,
to ever speak with
I don't
you.
know if I would really say that about myself, but so
Oh
thank
yes.
you,
Yes,
Michelle.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. We're just watching you going, whoa, whoo, whoo. Like, dang, girl. So you got to go to this event, and I know that you've had a lot of experience in the industry. And tell me what did you feel when you were there, and did you make the right choice?
Nope, I'm out of here, guys. See you later. No, just kidding. Yeah, I've been in the industry for about 6 years, and I've seen pretty good success in other companies. This is, not my first incentive trip. I've been on a lot of incentive trips with other companies, but this one was different. I was, a top earner in Melaleuca, and we had a lot of incentive trips. And this one really was so intimate, so, like to sit with the owners of the co-founders and the owners of the company, to really, really get to bounce ideas off of other leaders that have been here. And I want to say one thing is that all you, like what we call you guys, and it's not anything bad, is the OGs, like the people that have been here through thick and thin. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for sticking in there. I want to thank you guys for putting up, and I swear sometimes, guys, sorry, I'm not going to say anything bad, with the shit that the company has been through.
I like her.
But seriously, because you guys were the glue to keep this company together. So it's still here today for me to jump in here. And I appreciate it so much, like seriously. And I just want to say that because I love it here. I love the culture. I love the vision. I love the products. I love the potential. I met some amazing, again, leaders, such good experiences. I marked some stuff off my kind of bucket list, climbing down, like a cliff and a Jeep tour in the desert and just a lot of stuff that I'm really about experiences, and stuff that's like, that was different. That really, goes with the vision of the company, the leadership stuff and the stuff that we did out in the desert on Saturday. Some of those things that you really start forming relationships with people and the people at corporate and all the things that really you don't see in network marketing anymore, I feel, when you really have true relationships instead of just, hey, you make me money. And I'm gonna kiss your ass to keep you here and whatever else. And so I don't know, it was just a really good experience. I can't wait for the next event, or even the stuff at corporate in January, February, whenever they're having that kind of launch, whatever you want to call it. Because now I feel like it's a family. It was such an intimate event. So again, thank you guys for everything that you do, even though I've only been here for like 4 months. So
That's absolutely awesome. Where you're just doing amazing, absolutely amazing. And that's what's so neat was when you see a leader come on board and they see something special here, because the OGs, we've seen it, but we haven't been able to maybe get the word out yet. So we need people to come in and finally say, wow, what the heck is Luralife? So thank you so much, Sherry. And we're just going to keep on watching.
Thank you guys for having me on too.
Thank you. And happy birthday to your hubby.
Yeah, it's my son's birthday too. So.
Oh, your son.
Oh, happy
Okay.
birthday,
Awesome.
too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll go celebrate.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Okay. And then this lady, I just absolutely adore her. And we've never met, but we talk occasionally, and she's somebody that I can bounce things off with. I can spill my heart out and talk to her. And Annette, I know you've got several ladies on the line here, so I'm going to bring you on. And then if you would please bring the ladies, because I don't want to miss anybody. And I'm seeing faces that I didn't know were going to be on, so I don't want to miss anybody. But Annette is amazing, amazing, heart of gold, just a doll. This event was important to you. I know we had talked, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to hear what you feel when you get back, because we have these heart to heart. So what'd you think?
Hey guys, can everybody hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So, first of all, I just want to say I love, 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 love seeing all your faces right now. It's like, I think I'm almost going to cry, which
Don't
I
do
know
that,
like
'cause
that's
I
not
will too.
like that's pretty typical for me, I guess. But so, yeah, I loved the VIP 60 trip. I think that, I've been a part of other companies and I've been on several trips. Um, But the thing I think the most is I think what we continue to ask ourselves is, can I win? When I think that everybody should be asking themselves, do I have what it takes to make my vision come to life? And when I was, participating in this trip and on the adventure on Saturday, um, I just kept being drawn back to that we all absolutely have what it takes to make this happen. But we have to remember it's not about winning, it's about making our vision come to life. And that's what I saw over and over with the people that I was working with that day. And, I just have to shout out there that our team did win first place. And that was super cool. But the thing that I loved the most was just watching everyone, not just our team, but all the teams work together and just make it happen. And that's what I see in Lura Life the most is that everyone is one team and that we're all willing to work together and make it happen. So that's what I loved. And I see Robin and Carrie on here. So maybe if Robin wants to go next and then Carrie, and I think I saw Connie on here, but I'll just start with Robin and then you can designate the next person. Sound good?
Yep. Thank you so much, Annette.
Thank you.
Hey, Robin, are you there?
I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
All right. What did I love about the VIP 60? Well, I was one of the lucky ones that got to be on the VIP top 5 Jeep ride. That was super exciting. It's a great push for the next VIP contest because I want to be there again, and I have all plans on doing that again. It was super exciting just to be able to meet and bounce different ideas off. When they say that leaders are made at events, I couldn't agree more, because coming together with everybody, that we all do things different and you can learn such valuable things just from the people, everybody else. And that's super exciting for me. You just And one thing you can kind of get burned out after you're pushing so hard for these things, and what a way to get your passion back for what you do. And that's another great thing that I love about the events, and I look forward to doing every time with, this VIP. Sorry, my brain just went blank. But I've had a long day today. So that's my favorite thing about it, and I can't express it. It'll change your business, push yourself to do it, and it's super important to be able to mingle with like-minded people. And I have a lot of people ask me how I did it and what we do, and I can tell you it's just consistency in whatever marketing that you do, that you're consistent in it and building your business and doing it. And if you're consistent in building your business, you'll have great things that come, and I'm proof of it. I don't know if a lot of people on here know about my history very much. This is my second company that I've been in, and I can tell you what, the atmosphere of this event blew my mind, because I had been to several, and this company is so different in just creating the family environment and making everybody feel special. It doesn't matter if we were the top, or you just barely made it there. All of us felt like VIPs. So I love that too, and I give props to the corporate for that, because they sure made everybody feel special, and that was pretty cool. So I don't really have anything else to say unless you want to ask me some questions.
Well, that is so awesome, Robin, and I'm so happy to have you on the call. I appreciate you sharing that. That's exciting.
For
Um,
sure.
And then let's go to Carrie. Miss Carrie, now did you come in from Canada?
Hi, no, I'm in California.
California, okay. All right,
Yes,
there's
ma'am.
one of the ladies on your team in Canada, and I thought, man, did we get Canada in the house?
No, that's Connie. I don't know that she's on this call. It's the other Connie.
That's
Anyways,
awesome.
but yeah,
Awesome.
it's funny, like everybody's just stealing the words out of my mouth. I'm sitting here thinking, what do I say? And I would echo everybody's sentiment, like family, intimacy. I have participated in over 10 MLMs in my life. And I would say out of those 10, probably about 4 or 5 where I've become, fairly seriously involved. And I think one of the biggest things that I really love about Travis and Jonathan and the culture that they've created is it's like nobody's too big to talk to. You really truly feel like, I know Chip and Bunmi and everybody has been here, the OGs, so to speak. And I just appreciate the fact that everybody is just open to meeting new people. Nobody seems too big to, like I know it all. And I feel like we all just can learn from each other. And I feel like that's really important because one of the things I've learned is that everybody has a gifting. And if there's one thing that I would encourage everybody to do is to appreciate everyone's gifting on your team, because even if you have a person that maybe you disagree with or whatever, they have something you need. I can promise you that. I've learned that in the teams that I've created. And I'll tell you, man, being in the room with Bunmi and Stanisha and all them, it can be intimidating. And I didn't feel intimidated. I mean, Stanisha came right up and said hi. And I was on the ride with Chip and his nephew, and we had a great time. And I felt like I'd known them forever. And Jonathan and Travis just make everybody feel important. And I think, I'm a firm believer in the corporate things that I've been through, that it truly starts at the top down. Whatever the attitude of the leaders at the very, very top in our corporate office are, that's what we're going to create as a culture. And I've been in a company where literally all the corporate people sat together. They didn't talk to anybody. It was like they were better than everybody. And that wasn't the case here. I mean, I saw our videographer or photographer dancing her little behind off on the dance floor, and it was great. And I looked at her and I didn't know her, but I was like, oh, she looks like so much fun, I had the pleasure of getting to know Colby, which I have a personal backstory with him that I found out, and he's going to forever have a place in my heart. So the VIP Jeep ride for me on a personal level was extra, extra special. There's a deep thing there for me. So I thought that was fabulous. And I'll tell you, man, just getting on a Jeep ride with a small, intimate group of people and then walking right into a reception with a huge group of people, you kind of never know what the vibe is going to be. And I feel like I could look at anyone on my team that joined a month ago and say, you need to come and join, and you need to get to know these people because they will welcome you with open arms. And I appreciate that about this company. So aside from the products, I mean, we have amazing products, but the culture really, truly is what makes the company. And I got to meet Connie and her husband, and they were like one of the highlights of my trip because I've seen her name for years on Facebook. And I was like, oh my gosh, these are amazing people. And that was true of so many. So I'm sorry if I left you out, but it was just such a great time. I couldn't stress enough, especially with having an internet industry at this point. A lot of what we do is Facebook based or internet based, and we don't get to meet those people. And I think honestly, that's what these events are so crucial for, because you truly build that connection. You can sit on Zoom all day long, but once you truly get to be around that person, you get a sense for who they are, their personality, and what they're about. So
Nothing like a hug.
thank you enough to corporate for putting this on for us.
That's fantastic. Carrie, I said, like, there's nothing like a hug, to
Yes.
actually hug somebody. And I know it's COVID and we can't really do that. But
Yeah.
to get in the same room and to feel the energy of these people, that is absolutely amazing. So I know, and that was just messaging me. We got some more of her wonderful people on here. Let's go over to Connie. Connie, where are you?
I'm right here.
All right.
My gosh. Okay, so I was not worried about COVID whatsoever. I think I probably hugged at least 75% of the people. But Oh my gosh, you guys are all like saying everything how I felt too. Now here's something that was really that I really loved. You, Carrie, do you remember like the games and stuff that we did and with the cups and that? Do you remember that? Or like in having to go move that ball all around? Well, what I loved about that was it was all about communicating, and it wasn't about no people being bossy going one direction and whatever. It was all about communicating to get to that destination that you needed to get to. And it really was like eye-opening to me because that's business. um, Everybody does their business their own way. Chip does it his way, Carrie does it her way, I do it my way. I mean, Robin does it her way, right? And I do remember from the last company them saying everyone's going to do their business their own way and let them do that. Because bottom line was none of us was doing it the same way, but we all won the trip. So we all have, just different ideas or whatever, but never knock anyone and say they need to be doing it the way we're doing it. They need to do it how their heart is telling them to do it. And I just love that. I loved all those games and stuff that we played, and just connecting with everyone. And again, like the last company I was with, just like Carrie said, there's all these snooty people, always sitting in the front and always with these expensive suits and stuff on, and always made you feel like you was never going to be as good as them. But this company, Travis and Jonathan, and oh my gosh, and the other Travis, they did not make any of us feel that way. And honestly, I don't even know a lot of the ranks that you guys are. So, or how much you even make, because you treated me like I was just this, like, just fit in, and I love that. And gosh, I'm so excited about the company. I am so excited. I started depressed. You guys know we went through a hard time. And so I was feeling like, I don't know if I can do this. But after that trip, I don't feel that way anymore. I will do this and I will go to the top, and I am going to be very successful because this company's not going anywhere. Right?
Right. All right. That is so awesome, Connie. And that's the thing. I mean, and that's why you need a team of people to surround yourself with, because there are tough times. I mean,
Yes.
absolutely, there are tough times, and we need to lean on each other and remind ourselves why. Why are we here? What are we doing?
Yes.
And when it becomes more than just the product or the pay plan or whatever, it becomes a family, and it becomes something that you can't walk away from. You cannot, and that's why we're still here.
I
Cannot
love
walk away.
this family. I love this family so much.
Awesome. That is fantastic. Thank you so much, Connie. I am going to go over to Sandy. Where is Sandy? Hi, Sandy. What did you do? What'd you see?
Let me unmute myself. Well, I just want to tell Connie I'm still picking thorns and stickers out of my legs where they pushed me in the bushes when we were doing the cups. That was a great, that was probably, besides rappelling, the cup thing where we all had to hold these 12-foot strings and keep that cup, and the wind was blowing, and it was all about teamwork. And Travis said something to us because Travis was our, guy on our team. And he said, it's really crazy because last night, which was Friday night, he said, everybody was in their own little groups. It was like we weren't together. Saturday night, you would have thought we all knew each other always. I mean, it was just the difference in one night to the next night after we had all come together, done things as a team. that was really mind blowing. It wasn't mind blowing because I've seen it happen before, but it's just, it was wild that Friday night, I mean, I was like, I don't know if I'm glad I'm here or not. Saturday night, I'd have liked for it to have lasted 2 or 3 days. Because, you know, we all come from different companies. I've been with Laura Life since June of 19. So I'm not an OG yet. I'm a pre-OG, I guess. And we've been through a lot of stuff. A funny thing is, and I'm going to say this and Chip will laugh. Don't ever let Chip try to help you out of a van because he's going to let you fall. I love you, Chip, but they'll pick you up if you fall. I promise you that. But they also will pick you up spiritually and emotionally and physically and the whole 9 yards. If you're in a place that you know is where you need to be. And I've been asked the last 6 or 7 months, I've probably been asked to join 6 different MLMs. And I kept saying, no, I'm not leaving here. I'm not leaving here. We're going to stick it out. It's going to come together. We're going to make it. I've known Travis and Jonathan for years, and I believed in them, you know, and you have to believe people, you have to believe in your corporate team. If you don't, you might as well get out. You have to believe that they've got your best interest at heart. They want us to make money. They're not out there for us not to make money. They want us to make money, and we should if we're working. Another takeaway is events will help you check stuff off of your bucket list. I promise. I've had 3 things checked off of my bucket list with corporate events, or more than that, but for sure. One was rappelling, one was rock climbing, and another one was going to the Bahamas, and that was with the former company. But company events, if you're in a slump and you can go to a corporate event, whether it's paid for or whether you have to pay for it, go borrow the money and go to that corporate event, because you will come away with such a different, it's completely different. I mean, I'm on fire. I have worked my butt off the last 2 days, redoing, you know, things that I say to people, how I say it, asking questions. Sue, I have worried the snot out of her the last 2 days, me and her trying to, you know, figure out what's best to say and what's best to do and how to do this and how to do that. So, I mean, we have nowhere to go but up. And I mean, there's no doubt in my mind, I will go up. I won the trip for you know, having the 90 kits, but I had a lot of help, and I need to help those that have helped me. And so, you know, it's just, it was a great trip. Praise God, I got to go. And I have a son handicap, so I was very scared of COVID, very scared, because I can't come home and infect him with something. But I prayed real hard about it and asked God, please don't let me get it. And, you know, it's 5 days now. I think I'm okay. So anyway, thank you for letting me get on.
Oh, thank you so much, Sandy. I'm glad you had an awesome time. That is fantastic. And then I am going to jump on over to Sue. Hi, Sue.
Hi, thanks.
Hi, what'd you think?
You know, like others, I needed this weekend, and I was thrilled that I got to be there, just because it kind of reassured me that I'm in the right place. I also came from a previous company, and I was left a little, admittedly, jaded. So being here, being with these people really gave me hope for the future, give me faith in the future, and helped me to realize that I'm definitely where I need to be, and things are looking up, and we're in the right place. And I'm happy to have been at that event, and happy to have met so many amazing people. Rappelling was amazing. Our the adventure week, the adventure day on Saturday was absolutely incredible, and I'm thrilled to have been able to take part in that and check off some things on my list as well.
That is so cool. I'm glad everybody survived because I was watching those videos. I'm like, oh my gosh.
It was cool.
Dr. Daryl, to see Dr. Daryl do that, that was like, oh my goodness. So yeah, watching the videos of y'all, that was amazing. Thank you so much, Sue.
Thanks.
I am gonna hop over to our very own Miss Rhonda Miller. Rhonda, I was watching you, girl.
Oh, wow. Where to start? I can just echo everything that everybody has said. And you guys, I've been in the network marketing / MLM industry for over 20 years. I've been in and out of it. I got to a point where I was burnt out because I was in companies that they just didn't align with my vision. The people were, I forget who said it, but a lot of the people were snooty that were the higher ups, and you just felt like you couldn't advance or go anywhere. And after going to this trip, it was like, it was like a family event. I mean, it was better than some of my family events, you guys. It was absolutely amazing to make some new friends. And, although we've seen each other, on Facebook or on Zooms or whatever, there was just that connection being in person, with you guys, and, just getting to finally hug people and just listen to everybody's story, because you know what? Not anybody on this Zoom is any different than anybody else. We all have our own story, and we've all come from, different backgrounds, but we all came together and we united in one place for the same reason and the same vision. And you guys, wrap your head around this. I've been in companies where you have the founders or the owners of the company, and you really don't see them. You don't get to touch them. You don't get to talk to them. You don't have a line of communication to them, because I honestly, I don't know why, but you just didn't. And, to be able to have the founders of our company right there with us, joining in with us, repelling with us, carrying cups, driving us around, sweating with us, it was absolutely amazing. And I'm telling you what, that speaks volumes for me. I'm almost speechless, and you can ask my husband. That doesn't happen very often. But it was an amazing event, and I agree with what Boomy said. You've got to get to the events. The events they make leaders. They change you. They absolutely change you and your business, and the way you help and support others. And that's what I love, is we all support each other. And it doesn't matter if I'm making you any money or you're making me any money. We all support each other because we all have the same vision in our minds where we want to go. And we've aligned ourselves with, like I said, I've been in several companies before, and I have prayed and I have prayed and I have prayed for this company to find me. And I just praise God that this company found me. So all I can say, you guys, is, I want to see you and hug you and love on you at the next event.
Awesome. That is fantastic. Now, before I go to Chip, I am going to see if there's anybody else that I did not realize was there. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Anybody else want to speak that was at the event? Okay, awesome. Well, then I am going to call on Chip, and he is just one of my fantastic business partners. Love him to death. Chip, if you would tell us your takeaways, and then bring on Mr. Jonathan.
You guys ready to rock and roll? Oh, I did that already. You wait. I digress. Hang on, I got to take this off. It's driving me nuts here. What an event. What an amazing event. I came back totally blown away, totally on fire, more fired up than I was when I left. And you know what, honestly, I cannot believe that I'm any more fired up than I am. You know, we got talking and got kind of crazy Saturday night, and you know, I wasn't able to say things I wanted to say because I was having too much fun. And I'm going to take the time now to kind of bring some of these things up. You know, we got talking about the OG, and it kind of come to my mind, and OD, and Shelly, you kind of get a kick out of this. I consider, you know, Boomy and Dr. Daryl, these guys are the OGs. What OG stands for is they are the what did I say? The oxygen generation. Okay, but you and I, Shelly, we're the ODs. We're the old dinosaurs. We've been here since the EPX days.
Right, way back.
Way back. Now, what makes that unique is the fact that you guys got to realize back when I was in EPX, there was a lot of things going on. Okay, and at that time in my career, I didn't stick with it, and I gave up. And why do I say that? Because you all know that we've been through heck the last couple of years. I mean, changes and merchant accounts and everything that happened. And you know what? As I look back at what was going on in EPX when I left, it was minuscule to what we have put up with here. But what's the difference? Well, the difference is huge. The difference is we have a culture here. The difference is what Jonathan and Travis have brought to us here. My belief in what we have is through the roof, ladies and gentlemen. So I just wanted to kind of share a little bit about that, because honestly, if it would have been 5 years ago, I wouldn't have put up with what we put up with. But there's a reason why we put up with things like that, because we have a belief. You have to believe in something. There's somebody who has some background. I'm trying to find them here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, there we go. I found it. But you know, it really is all about the belief. Now we know we have amazing products, and we believe in these products. We know we have a compensation plan that pays like no other. But what I really, after this weekend, what I really started to believe in more than anything was each and every one of you. Because without you, we don't have a company. Okay? You know, I've always been the believer. I want success for everyone, sideline, cross line, whatever. Because here's my philosophy. If everyone is having success, that means company is having success. And if the company is having success, they're always going to be able to pay us. So I want everyone to have success. But after being at the event this weekend, and you know, so many have touched on the team building on Saturday, and having the chance to sit by Travis Friday night on the way out into the desert and talk with Travis a little bit. You know, I have such a, not that I didn't respect him before, but I have such a higher regard and have such a higher respect for him and for his, ladies and gentlemen, you know, Jonathan said it, Travis said it, they don't need the money. They're not doing Lure of Life for the money. They're doing it for the vision that they have. And I would love to follow someone who's on a vision and who has that vision, and they have a wonderful, wonderful vision. So not only has this event solidified plant my freaking flag belief in this company, it's instilled a belief in a group of people, because it's this group of people right here, ladies and gentlemen, the foundation of what we have, that will be the ones to take this company to the next level. We are here at the beginning. the very, very, very beginning of something that I can see growing into $100 million, $200 million, $1 billion a year brand. And the cool thing is we're here right at the very beginning. So just a little bit more on the event. You know, again, the I am Laura Life. I tell you what, when I or our group came walking up from doing the tennis ball, when we came walking up and we heard Jonathan's team chanting out, I am Laura Life, brought tears to my eyes, because we truly are Laura Life, each and every one of you. And I know I said this, I know I said it Saturday night. Each and every one of you need to be proud of where you're at and what we have here with this company. And like I always say, love life, live it big, and live it Laura. Shelly, back to you.
Absolutely awesome. So, you know, everybody has spoken and I've listened. Nobody hyped about money. Nobody hyped about products even. Nobody talked about comp plan really. I think the theme and what the message from everybody is family and being part of something. And that's when people stick. You know, people will continue to buy a product if they love a product, but then they'll do whatever. They'll hang around if they're making money, but they're not going to give it a whole lot of thought. But when it comes to a family and a team and a culture and something that you're a part of, that is bigger. That is so much bigger. So I just got goosebumps listening to y'all. That's very exciting. And like you said, Chip, this is the beginning. You know, yeah, we've been here 8 years, way back to EPX, but forget all that. This is the beginning of Laura Life now. Now we have the back office. Now we have the merchant accounts. Now we've got the new websites and branding and all these things. So now it's just straight up. We've already done all the junk. All that stuff's behind us now. Now we get to climb, start the climb. So that's exciting. And again, is there anybody else that was there that wanted to speak before we ask Jonathan to come on? Did I miss anybody?
Kelly, can I call out my mom?
Yes,
Kathy
absolutely.
Roy.
Absolutely.
I know that we had a few people that were like, oh, that's my mom, and my mom is Kathy Broy and all of that. So I would just love for her to speak because
Okay.
I know she had a blast and met a lot of great people.
Excellent. Go ahead, Kathy.
Hi there, this is Kathy Broy, Carrie's daughter. I'm not on video, but I am
No, you're my
here.
mom, not my daughter.
I mean, yeah, that's right. Oh, sorry about that. I'm your mom. Wow, I was blown away, really. Being an older woman, obviously, and you know, I've never been anything like this before. And everybody, I have to say, was so welcoming, so helpful, so nice, fun. Everybody. I mean, the husbands helped me up the rocks when I was trying to do the rock climbing, and you know, everybody was just so wonderful. I just can't say enough. Jonathan, Travis, and Teresa, everybody honestly was friendly and helpful, and it really helped me too, just to give me a boost, because I think I needed that. And you know, I'm basically retired, but I'm doing this, and I love it, and I love the products, and I just love to have met each one of you, or the ones that I did get to meet. And I want to thank you so much for making me feel, you know, included and part of the family. And it did feel like a family to me. I really love you guys, and thank you so much.
That is so wonderful. And we
And I
always want
mean
to hear
that.
from moms. Thank you, Kathy.
You bet. Thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. I love you too, Connie. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Okay, well, let's bring on Jonathan as we get this wrapped up here. Jonathan, you're probably just sitting back saying, whoa, my goodness, I didn't realize we had that much of an impact on these lives. So give us your thoughts, and then if you will, recap this promotion and how we're going to be able to get to the next event for us.
Absolutely. Well, first and foremost, this is going to be my new all-time favorite Zoom. So on days that we feel down, on days that we have frustrating instances and situations where, we feel like, man, are we not doing what it takes as a corporate staff to get things done? This is my new go-to call, because more importantly, like what everybody's saying, there's no hype here. It's strange to hear that statement when it comes to correlation to a network marketing company. And to hear your hearts, to hear your passion, to hear your appreciation, it is exactly what we set out to do when creating this foundation. And so when you guys say that this is just getting started, when you say that this is the next $100 million company, $200, $500 million company, we don't have to worry about the infrastructure crumbling, because it's not built on hype. It's not built on money. It's not built on one product. It's not built on one person, one leader, one team of leaders. It is built on you. This foundation is truly built on every single one of you. So it excites me. It gets me truly motivated to continue to live out this vision that we have set out to create, to make sure that all of you preach to the masses. I mean, that's exactly what's taking place. All of what you just shared tonight on tonight's Zoom needs to be shared with the entire world. And if half of the population of your town could be on tonight's Zoom and to hear what everyone just shared in their perspective and how they view this company, why would they not want to be a part of this company? Why would they not want to be a part of what you're doing? Because there's so much passion and conviction that we don't have to hype stuff up. We don't have to, be well polished, rounded speakers. That's you. You're just speaking from your heart. And man, I'm telling you right now, I wish that for once, this is going to sound crazy. This is my first corporate role. Of course, as an executive, I was always in the field. I want to sign up. If I was on a Zoom, I would want to sign up, be back in the field, join, get out there and build one kick-ass team with all of you because of all of this passion. Because I'm like, where is this unicorn company that everybody's talking about? What is this? I've never heard of a network marketing company that we could actually go and sit with the founders and talk with them. I've never heard of a company where the founders were actually driving you in a shuttle bus that they went and rented and picked up to make sure that you had a wonderful experience. There's never been anything like this, and we're so blessed and so grateful to be doing it for you. So the event, what I took from it is to step back and to see every single one of you put your ego, your pride, and who you were rank-wise in your back pocket and just be yourselves and be accepted and loved by everybody in that room. It was awesome. There was nobody saying, well, I don't know who that is over there, but man, look what they're doing and look who they are. And you just saw this, little chatter behind the scenes. No, it was, hey, let me get this for you. Hey, let me help you do this. Hey, let's go take pictures. Carrie Broy, she is the picture queen. If you didn't get a picture with Carrie Broy, it's not for her lack of trying, because it doesn't matter who you were. You're going to get a picture with Carrie Broy and Robin Woodbury, period. That's just how it was. They were yanking you, they were pulling you, and you're getting a picture, period. What else did I take from this experience? That, as a corporate team, we're sending out a survey to the entire field that went and saying, how can we do better? What can we do better as an executive team to make sure the next VIP experience is 10 times better than what you experienced? And there's a lot of things that aren't going to change, and there are some things that are going to change. We had a call yesterday as a corporate team, and we're like, what? We could have been better about this communication. We could have been better about this, so forth and so on. So we know that there's groundwork to be laid for the next experience and how it's going to be better. So whenever you come, you feel even more like a VIP because of all the hard work that you've done and continue to do. So that's what we're excited about for the next event. How to qualify. We just announced some crazy, insane news yesterday. Now, not only do your brand partners packs that they purchased, the VIP 60 kits, do they qualify you, but any customer who purchases a VIP 60 kit between now and January 15th will qualify you. Well, Jonathan, it's kind of confusing. The deadline is December 31st. Well, guess what? Every quarter, the period starts over. So from January 1st to the 15th, why would you not want to have a 15-day head start in the quarter, right? Maybe it's going to stay like that forever. Maybe we're going to allow customers and brand partners kits purchases to stay and count towards every single event to where there's hundreds of everybody showing up and it's a bigger event. So again, brand partners and customers, VIP 60 kit purchases qualify you to come to the next VIP 60 event. One thing is there are a lot of people that are on here that were at the VIP 60 event. Guess what? You're going to get to hear something tonight that you should have heard at the event. So all of you that didn't get to go, you're going to get to hear some crazy, crazy news that I'm sharing with you right now because we forgot to make mention of it. As we continue to grow, Lure Life is always going to come out with new products, but we're going to do it in a timely manner. We're going to make sure that the products are, 1, cost effective, 2, they work, and 3, they're different, they're original. So one thing we forgot to tell you is that we're launching some new products coming soon. And they're essential oils. We will have our own essential oil line here at Lure Life. We'll have our own custom blends. We will have, we will have our own custom blends, our own essential oils, and we had some test products that we left in the box after giving away all the gag gifts because we were so cracking up and so funny and having a good time that we left the samples in the box and we forgot to talk about it. So the next day I text Travis and I was like, guess what? And he's like, what? I said, we forgot to mention one thing. He's like, what? I said, crap, the essential oils. He's like, oh crap, we did forget those. I was like, yeah, we were just having too much fun. Whoops. So nobody else knows that. You guys know that. You're the first to hear of it because you had this call. Guess what? I happen to be here and happen to open up my mouth. So if I get in trouble by, well, I'm not going to get in trouble by Travis. So I'm not going to get in trouble by anybody unless if you get mad at me because I spilled the beans, which I don't think you will get mad at me for spilling the beans. So we're going to be coming out with our own essential oils. There's no timeline on that. We did have some samples, like I said. We will be talking to the masses about this and talking about this. But again, if anything, history is a great lesson. The last thing we want to do is tell you that it's going to be out and then it's not. So for all of you who are thinking right now, give us a timeline. When is the essential oil going to be out? Shelly, you know this answer. Annette, Carrie, it's going to be ready in 6 months. So if it's ready before 6 months, we have under promised and over delivered because that is what we have learned here at Lure Life when it comes to getting stuff out. Under promise, over deliver. So the little picture and the sign that I have behind me is a great example for all of you and for what truly took place this weekend. And I'm going to end with this, is it says create adventure. Every single one of you have the opportunity to create adventure in your life by doing something different today to set you and your family up for that amazing, exciting life and adventure for years to come. And you have the opportunity to do that by simply doing what you did tonight, sharing your passion for what just took place this past weekend. If you did not get the opportunity to go to the VIP 60 event, does it not sound like something that was freaking awesome that you totally have FOMO about? Which FOMO, Annette, thank you, she taught me that, is fear of missing out. FOMO. So make sure you don't have FOMO and you get to that next event. Now you do not have excuses because now your customers and brand partners kits qualify you to get to that event. Here's something else. Double PV on these kits, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of 110 PV, or excuse me, 140 PV, now it's going to be 280. Why is that important? Well, if you're going from platinum influencer to crown chairman, or you're going from crown ambassador, global ambassador, Yankee Doodle to hoo-ha, hee-ha day, I cannot remember all the ranks. It's been a long day too. You have the opportunity to do that by doubling your chances to get there. More rank advancements, guess what? More money. We're wanting to pay you more money. What company do you know increases and doubles the PV to allow more people to rank advance? What company? On top of that, You qualify for the 4x4 bonus with this kit. You get your enrollment free with this kit, right? You qualify for an incentive trip with this one kit, and you qualify to rank advance with this one kit. Sorry, somebody was calling me all the time. Why is there such an emphasis on this product? Because we truly believe it is a one-stop shop package for you to get way more bang for your buck, product-wise, experience more than just one product, and you get so many other benefits. And guess what? It is the widget. It is the one thing that you can tell people when they say, what products do I take? What kit did you come in on? VIP 60 kit. It creates duplication. It removes the confusion from the field of what they should do, because there's only one option. You got to come in on this kit. Why? Because that's what I did. And that's what 10 other people did. And now they've lost weight. They've got to try all 4 products. They have free enrollment. They qualify for the 4x4. They're going on a VIP 60 trip, and they've rank advanced 3 times. Welcome to Lure Life. That's simple. It is that simple. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of this movement, for being the movement. And I'll say it until the day I die. If it was not for you, I wouldn't be here. You are Lure Life, and we are here to help you in any way that we can, period. Because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have a company. To the OGs, the ODs, and my newbies, we love you. Thank you so much. On behalf of corporate, I'm out.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Man, did you hear all that? Who does that? Super, super exciting. So we've kept you guys an hour. I mean, our calls usually don't go this long, but I wouldn't give up even a minute of it. So thank you all. Chip, I will let you close it out.
Thank you so very much, Shelly, and thank everyone for joining here. I do want to. I see Jonathan did hop off. I do want to say one thing that I did notice when we were at the event, and everybody was going up to get their little award or going up to speak. To watch Jonathan and to watch Travis, like a couple of proud parents. I mean, I'm serious. It was really, I mean, just smiles from ear to ear, paying attention. Because I've been to events to where the owners have been off talking while that's all going on or doing other things. Not these guys. They were into it. So with that being said, thank you so much, everyone. For those of you who asked for the recording, I'll make sure that you do get the recording. So God bless each and every one of you. God bless your businesses. Have a most awesome evening.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thank you all. Bye-bye.